Joey here as the Critical Missourian, where I talk about everyday life, about Missouri and beyond. Okay, some things just don't sit well with me. All this thing about rioting and storming, all this crap where you got people wanting to storm the Congress building, and I mean, we've had the January 6th incident where people stormed because they didn't like the outcome of everything. I mean, this is not a way to run a democracy, people. If you don't like the outcome, write to your congressman. Let them know that you disapprove. There is a clear and correct way to go about things. Not this thing where people are rioting and throwing fits because things are going wrong. I mean, yes, we get this. I get it. There's times that we feel that our government is not listening to us. Clearly, they're going to do what they want to any which way. I mean, come on. I have yet to see a moment where when the government decides it's going to do something, that it's going to do whatever it wants, and there are times that there's nothing we can do about it. We can write our protest in, but it doesn't always mean that it's going to be enough to listen. And usually, it would take a it would take voters come in on the next election and say, "You're out. You do not have a job." Then that's when they start listening. But seriously, you're not. You're just making yourself look like a fool when you're going out and making yourself. I mean, trying to resort to violence to get your voice heard. That gets nowhere. Seriously, violence gets nowhere. It gets it gets the opposite. You'll get the attention, but it may not be in the good way, and it may get more people turned off by your point of views. So people need to stop and think about that before they start doing this crap out here. Yes, I've heard people say that sometimes peaceful protesting don't work, but nor does being violent about it. Like I said, the only time that any such times that our voice can be heard or be noticed is during the elections. So we need to stop. Like I said in summary, please do not resort to violence to get your voice and your opinions heard. There are other better outlets to doing so. Like I said, writing to Congress, writing to the president. You can hold a peaceful protest to let people know that you're not happy, but do so respectfully. But there's also the fact of voting. So there are many ways to do so, but resorting to this crap that's going on here in the last few years just is not going to work. So please keep that in mind whenever when you're dissatisfied with a certain action taken by our government or the current state of affairs. So keep that. So I hope I see you on the next video.